There are a lot of innovators now coming from within the army. Captain Major Raj Shekhar.
Young minds they are.
Young minds. They are working. And when you talk to them, they don't sound like the usual infantry or engineers officer.
ये भी धारणा गलत है. The best brains have come from the infantry.
No, I'm not saying, I'm not demeaning infantry.
No, not demeaning infantry. I'm saying infantry ये बहाना करती है. Sir, मैं तो infantry का हूँ. अरे भाई, you are letting down a legacy because infantry, सुंदर जी, S.K. सिन्हा, E.A. वास, ये बिल्कुल ये बात नहीं है. इसी एक बड़ी अच्छी इंग्लिश में कहावत है that a nation which draws a distinction between its soldiers and its scholars will have its fighting done by cowards and thinking done by fools.
Oh.
You should not draw these distinctions.
You
should not draw these distinctions.
I will write the...
They are entirely foolish.
How brilliant.
They are entirely foolish. When we were young, we were told India में no, you must be an all-rounder. ये भी करो, वो भी करो. There were no distinctions. अभी ये कुछ हो गए हैं, distinctions, thinking. This is an oxymoron. Thinking general. I mean, if you're a general and you can't think, what bloody general are you? ये oxymorons है. Ground soldier,
scholar warrior.
You're supposed to be everything. And the challenges tell you. Today the Israel challenge tells you have to be a technologist, you have to have a strategic mind, ज़मीन की सोचनी है, बड़ा सोचना है, everything. There are
So
no
how
escaping.
long do you think that this conflict, if I want to call it conflict or this operation, when do you think that, or do you think this is going to conclude at all?
Very difficult. See, Netanyahu has to restore his political legacy by doing something. The IDF has to redeem itself. It is going to be a long drawn thing
And bloody.
And see now, look at his challenges, the crosswinds that he faces. Domestically, there is that ultra wing right, which will demand everybody's head. Ultra wing right hai udhar. Internationally, there are pressures for him to pull back. America will not want it. Ye not want it. Amidst legacy to prove, abhi danger kya aata hai? He must not do anything which is militarily not prudent, which is not pragmatic. Now that is the challenge. How he rides all this, it can be a sustained. My hunch is that the bluntest option is a land campaign. Anybody who has done it knows it will take months and years and nothing will come out of it. But he yet has to do something. अब वो क्या है, SF, covert operations. Let me also tell you, they're not going to spare the Iranians. There's going to be some huge covert. It is going to be an enlarged contest.
Why else would America send 2 carriers?
Exactly.
So it's no covert action needs 2 carriers to come to the sea.
So
to their. What do you think, Kal Bakshi? कि ये लंबा चलेगा?
Israel तो 50 साल से चल ही रहा है. It is. There will be a lull, then it will increase. There will be a lull, it will increase. Okay. So as of now, what General Shukla has said, they have, see, when Hamas did it, they knew it that there will be a world pressure to stop this kind. They knew that this kind of an offensive retaliation will take place. They also knew that these other countries around will, try and deal with Netanyahu and tell him not to do it. So, उन्होंने बहुत calculative किया है. They have humiliated him.
Yeah.
They have sent a message to the world that they are not invincible. And they also know that because America has interests in the Middle East. So, abhi thodi der ke liye jo America is doing this little arm twisting, finally they will start arm twisting Netanyahu. Stop it. So, they will give that much time that, he can redeem his...
And they can get their hostages back.
Hostages are not coming in back. The kind of bombardments they are doing, maybe a lot of them would have already died because of the bombardment.
ये जो transition है US और China के बीच में, it's going to happen. It may happen, may not happen, but it's a very close transition. Israel, this incident may just end up hastening the process. If America gets now entrapped into the Middle East, the transition may happen faster.
This India-Middle East economic corridor, that goes into jeopardy now?
I think so. It is seriously challenged. Israel is a major partner in it. और ये जो पूरा जो rapprochement था between the Arab world and Israel, if that gets upset,
yeah, the talks have been called out. Saudi Arabia.
The corridor is going to get affected. Though we must be,
optimistic about it. No, because the kind of diplomacy Narendra Modi ji has, I am still giving it a hope, because this situation is not going to be there for permanent.
Click here to watch the full episode.